Today we're going to talk about wrinkles, how to soften them, and a special discount for the Pretty Over 50 viewers. Welcome in, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything beauty, fitness, and lifestyle for the over 50 and over 60 woman. I'm 67. I keep saying that, I think because I'm a little bit surprised at it. Anywho, I'm so glad you stopped by today. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you want all the good stuff, and you're new here, you might want to sign up for my Sunday morning email newsletter. The link is in the description box down below. Every Sunday morning, I send out a very short, very sweet, very fun email newsletter, including all the cool things I found throughout the week. Whether it's a great recipe or a good piece of information or a sale that you might not have caught on to, whatever I would share with you if we were out together having lunch. That's what goes in this Sunday morning email newsletter, and truly, it is the most popular thing about my channel. We have a huge group of women now. We all get together on Sunday morning, read the good stuff, and it's a whole lot of fun. Super easy, super free, super fun. You can simply sign up down below. I think you're going to love it. I started on my anti-aging skincare journey when I was 63. And I really needed it because I had not taken care of my skin my entire life. I'm not kidding you. I was the worst at skincare. I went to bed with my makeup on. I didn't use any kind of moisturizer, nothing. I knew nothing about skincare, and it showed on my face. I'll go ahead and flip up a picture for you right now before I started my anti-aging skincare journey. Now, granted, this is not a very good picture, but what it does do is emphasize the amount of texture and wrinkles and dryness that I had on my skin before I started my journey. Now keep in mind, I'm 4.5 years older today, so it has worked. It has worked to really soften my wrinkles, make my skin look a little fresher and a little brighter. In the time of my anti-aging skincare journey, I really have developed sort of a core routine of serums and devices that I really count on because they work, I like using them, and they really do help my skin. Today we're going to be talking about the Nebulyft, which is one of my favorite anti-aging skincare devices, and there's a sale going on, and the viewers of Pretty Over 50 get an additional discount just for watching this video. So congratulations for you for tuning in if you're looking for something to soften the wrinkles on your face. The Nebulyft is a radio frequency device, and you're probably saying, okay, what is that? Well, the most important thing that you need to know is one of the things that this does is it generates collagen and elastin production. Radio frequency is a non-invasive modality that generates repair in your skin. You're going to see a brightening of dark spots, a tightening of your skin, a brightening of freshness. It really is a wonderful device if you're looking to improve the brightness, freshness of your skin and soften wrinkles. I've been using the Nebulyft, I think, for about almost 3 years now. I did try a couple of other radio frequency devices. There's a few out on the market. This is the one that I fell in love with. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to actually demonstrate the moves that I've developed over the time that I've been using it. You may want to incorporate these into your routine if you already own the Nebulyft, or if you're thinking about it, this is a great sale to take advantage of a good price on a very, very effective device. Now, this is the R2. This is the one that I'm going to be demonstrating today. There are several different models within the Nebulyft line, and let me show you an example and how you may want to decide about which one is perfect for you. This is the R2. This is the La Rose. Now, if you look up close, what you're going to see is a difference in the dot pattern. This one is a little bit more expensive. This one's a little less expensive. This one has less dots, and they're mostly concentrated right in that tip, so you can get that right underneath your eyes. This one has more dots, which means more connectivity with the skin. This one is a little bit, I don't know if you call it more powerful, maybe more effective for the time used than this one, because this has fewer dots. What I would suggest, if you're looking at all the different models and you don't know which one to pick up, I would say, and I usually say this about devices, get as much as you can comfortably afford. In other words, if this is your budget, budget, then this is a great choice. If you have the budget for a little bit more dots, which is going to be a little bit more expensive, then I would get that because you're going to get more interaction with the skin with the more dots. However, if this is your budget, this is a great choice because you're still going to get the great modality. One of the things I want to show you is how you charge the device because ease of use is really, really important to me. I don't like fussy things. The Nebulyft is super cool because all you do is you just lay the device on this little plate. This plugs in with a cord. You just lay it on the plate and it charges automatically. And truly, when I'm done, I just throw it on the plate, it slides around and ends up getting charged in between uses. So super, super easy to charge and super easy to handle. What I do with my device when I'm done is I just wipe off the head with any gel that's still on it, throw it on the plate, and it's charged up for my use the next time. So all the devices are on sale for this Woman's Day sale. And the really wonderful thing that I want to share with you guys is viewers of Pretty Over 50 are getting an additional $50 off of the sale price. So not only do you get the Women's Day sale price, but you get an additional $50 off plus a free gift, and I think it's a gel or a mask. You'll need to check over on the website. If you click the link down below, it's going to take you to a personalized landing page for the Pretty Over 50 viewers. You're going to be able to see the videos that I've done on Nebulyft. You're going to be able to see which devices are on sale. It really is a great opportunity if you've been looking at this device and you want to make a purchase when it's at a very good price. I'm going to go ahead and jump in and show you the moves that I make with my Nebulyft. I use my Nebulyft about 4 days a week, and I love it because not only am I stimulating collagen and elastin production when I'm using it, but I'm also getting a lymphatic drainage from the movement of the device over the skin. One thing I can say about the Nebulyft is it feels so good. It feels so good. It's warm, it's slippy, it's hitting all that lymphatic drainage. You know how good that feels to get that drained out. I really do love it. It's kind of like a face massage in the morning before you start your day. So any device comes with the conductivity gel, and you can use the gel in 2 ways, and I'll show you that. You can go ahead and put it right on the head of the device, about, I don't know, a quarter size, or you can put it directly on your skin. Either way works. I kind of like putting it directly on my skin because then I don't have to pick it up again. And you can see I'm just putting it over my face. Now my face is clean and dry. So that's why it's looking a little bit more crepey than it would normally if I had my skincare on. So I'm just going to move that gel around my face, and notice I'm putting it around my mouth because I want to show you one thing that I do around my mouth that you might want to incorporate into your routine. Now I'm bringing it down the sides of my neck. I'm not going to go into the middle of my neck where my thyroid is, but I am going to go underneath my chin and down the sides of my neck. The Nebulyft has a little functionality within the device that it goes for a certain time, it beeps, and then that prompts you to move it. I kind of utilize that to do a very slow, very thorough routine on my face. I'm not going to do the whole routine this morning, but what I'm going to do is show you the different moves that I make during that routine. First of all, you're going to turn it on the side right here. Did you hear that little prompt that it's on? And then you're going to select your intensity with this button down here. I don't have sensitive skin. I've been using this for a long time. I go ahead and use the highest intensity. I think the best thing to do if you get a new device is go ahead and try it on 1, then try it on 2, then try it on 3, 4, 5, until you find the intensity that feels right for you. So now that I have it on to the level 5 and I've got the gel on the device, I'm just going to kind of move that around my skin so it's not a whole lot right where I start. Where I start with the Nebulyft is right here in my 11s, and I take a long time to do my radio frequency treatment. I mean, a long time, maybe, I don't know, maybe takes 8 or 9 minutes. You can do it in as quick as 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how long you want to spend in each area. But what I will do is I will spend a whole cycle until it beeps on different areas of my skin. So I I will spend a full cycle on this 11s area because as we get older, we get those deep lines in between our eyebrows, and I don't want those. You can go get Botox to soften them. I don't do Botox, I don't do fillers, I don't do anything other than what I do at home. So I keep mine softened up and I stop those lines from forming by using my devices right in that 11 area. And the Nebulyft has done a great job of keeping my 11s very, very soft. So I'll start right here, and then the next place that I move to after a full cycle, you don't have to do a full cycle. Absolutely, you can do as long as you have time for or are interested in putting in. The next thing I'll do is move over to the orbital bone on one of my eyes. And that's a nice thing about the Nebulyft is that you can actually use it on this upper eyelid area. Not many devices you can do that with. What you want to do is you don't want to hit your eyeball area. You want to keep it on that orbital bone. And what that's going to do is tighten and soften any crepiness in that upper eyelid area and give you the look of a lifted eye. So I move it over to that orbital bone area and I will just move it back and forth. I do a full cycle. You don't need to do a full cycle. You can do as long as you have. And then next up, I move over to the other side. Again, I want to move it on that orbital bone. You can feel that bone and I just rub it along there. And getting your eyebrow in the mix doesn't really matter. You just move it back and forth. Of course, your eyebrows are going to get all messed up like mine are doing. So back and forth on that orbital bone. Okay, now I've got to get my eyebrows back in shape so I don't look like a wackadoodle with my eyebrows. Can you see how long my eyebrows are? Okay, the next move I'm going to do is right underneath my eyes. And I'm just going to go back and forth. And I love this part because not only am I getting a treatment with a radio frequency device, it's going to soften the wrinkles in that area. It really works as a lymphatic drainage and it feels really, really good. I just love this move. And I will do a full cycle again right underneath my eyes. And as I'm doing this treatment, it is pushing that gel into my skin and hydrating my skin, softening wrinkles, and doing a lymphatic drainage all in one. It really is such a wonderful device. I love it. Okay, same thing on the other side, and you can see I'm moving from the inside of my eye right here all the way out. So I'm getting all of that area, that crinkly, wrinkly area underneath my eye and the crow's feet over on the side. Feels great and it's really effective. Okay, so when I'm done with that, I'm going to move it over to the cheek area of my skin, and I'm just going to move it all around to that area and making sure that I move it back and forth on my cheek. You can press it out and feel that almost massage-like experience. So that's on the cheek, and then I'll move over to the next cheek. Again, massaging the skin, and you're going to see an immediate brightness, tightness, and lifting when you do the radio frequency device. So not only does it have an immediate effect of making your skin look brighter and fresher, but then the long-term effect of softening those wrinkles. Okay, so now that I've got both my cheeks done, I want to show you a move. I think I designed it. I'm not sure, maybe other people do this too. I work this area, the nasolabial folds, the marionette lines, and my lips because I want to soften the wrinkles around my lips, both top and bottom, and I want to soften the wrinkles on my lips. So what I'll do is I'll just take that device and I'm going to move it all over my entire mouth area. I won't be able to talk while I'm doing it, but I'll show you how I do that right now. So I will do a full cycle, in other words, from beep to beep around my mouth. And I think it has really helped my lips to look a little bit fuller than they would naturally at 67 and soften the upper and lower lines around my lips. In addition, my nasolabial folds look a lot better than they used to, and my marionette lines look a lot softer than they used to. They're still there, they just look a lot better. Once I'm done working it all around my mouth, then I start underneath my chin and I just go around my chin area or this jawbone right here, because tightening up that skin along that jawbone is going to help my neck look a lot better. So back and forth, I will generally do a full beep to beep on this jawbone right here. When I'm done with the jawbone, then it's down on either side of my neck, just back and forth, and you're gonna feel, oh, it feels so good. That lymphatic drainage just is so soothing. And then the other side, same thing, just up and down that neck area right there. And there we have it. That's exactly how I use my Nebulyft. Again, I use it about 4 days a week. It's done a wonderful job of really tightening up my skin, making my skin look a lot brighter and fresher, and you'll be able to see once you're done with the treatment a real improvement in the freshness of your skin. So I bet you can tell a difference in my skin right now from when I started. Not only is it more hydrated from the conductivity gel, and this is going to push moisture into your skin, but it's going to look tighter and fresher from using the radio frequency device. It has an immediate effect and a long-term effect, so you're kind of getting double duty right there. So that's my demonstration of how I use the Nebulyft. If you've been looking at the Nebulyft and think, oh, it just beeped out. If you've been looking at the Nebulyft and thinking that you might want to give it a try, this is a really good sale. Keep in mind that if you click over on the link, you're going to get an additional $50 off. All the different units are on sale. One unit has a certain discount, one unit has another discount. You'll need to go ahead and take a look, and you're going to get an additional $50 off from that sale price. And I believe there's a free gift, either a gel or a mask. I love the Nebulyft. I think you're going to love it too. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this fun, useful, and helpful. I know it's always educational to see how someone else does their skincare routine because you can learn so much. I hope this was helpful for you. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You guys know it just means the world to me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything beauty, fitness, and lifestyle for the over 50 and over 60 woman. Make it a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.